Welcome back, motherfuckers. All right, cool. Welcome back to the hottest podcast that you've been waiting for. Apparently, y'all been really waiting for it.
Thank you for your patience.
Yes, welcome back to the Get Fresh Cru podcast. I am the one they call Big Fresh.
What's up, y'all? I'm Cru.
This is officially the last episode. I can't do this anymore. Crew is giving me information that has torn us apart.
This is crazy.
And
It's so dramatic.
I know if you're OGs, you're like, oh, this is the second time y'all just go into podcast. No, it's over for real. We're splitting up all the revenue.
No, tell them why.
All
of the $0.
That's right. We have to divide everything up because apparently someone got their life together and went on a vacation with a few couples. I was going to say a couple of couples, but it didn't feel right.
No, I understand.
So it was a few couples and I was not invited. So Crew, what'd it do?
Hi, friend.
I'll just deafen over here. Y'all listen to whatever she's got to talk about.
Crazy. Anyway, as you know, I've been good. I just got back from Mexico and New Orleans, and it was nice. It was a nice time. It was a much needed vacation, and got very drunk in Mexico. We got some chocolate tequila. So the first time we went, we did the tequila tasting or whatever. I was like, damn, this is good. And we didn't get it then. We should have. This time, it was the mission to get the chocolate tequila. We got it. This shit is so good. It doesn't sound like it would be good, but it was really good. And I don't know. We just did a lot. New Orleans is amazing. The food is incredible. 10 out of 10. Would love to go back. And for all of my American Horror Story fans, I definitely went by the Coven House. First thing I did before we even checked into the hotel, I went by that bitch. Had to. Needed to see it in person. Had to. And then we went to some voodoo shop. It was a lot of fun. New Orleans is insane. So on Bourbon Street, there are these shot girls. They got us. Mind you, I think we were like 2 hand grenades in by this. At least I was, I think. And hand grenades is just like the really tall drinks. They're so fucking good.
Did yours actually have the grenade on the plastic bottle?
Mm-hmm. And it had like a little small grenade in it too. It was really good. It was 2 because the first one was frozen and then the second one was on the rocks. So by the time we got to wherever we were on Bourbon Street, the shot girls came up to us, started complimenting me. I was drunk. This all happened so fast.
Eating it up. The one thing led to another. Apparently, these shot girls are hoes. No.
Yo, listen. If you ever go to New Orleans and are on Bourbon Street, don't take no jump shots. It's like $40.
Damn.
Yeah, them shits is mad expensive for no reason. I think it was like 20 a pop. I don't know. I don't remember. But it was a really good time. I got back yesterday, so just been getting in the swing of things. And back to work and all that good shit. I don't know, bro. I've been working. I don't really be doing shit. I've been working. I've been streaming. Been reading books. Vacation was lit. Got a little tan. So I've got a surprise because I know you don't check the emails. So.
Oh, first of all, I don't check. Oh, okay. You know what? That's fine.
Check your phone.
She's absolutely right. No, that's fine.
So
I'm checking my phone.
Check your phone. I sent you a text message.
Okay, I'm gonna look at my phone.
And when you read that, no, that's for Get Fresh Cru.
Oh, there's no way.
Bro, I swear.
Oh my.
Right? So as he's reading that, I'll let you guys know. Isn't that crazy? So Get Fresh
for times
Cru.
like this. Nah. Go ahead. I'm listening.
We have been nominated for the Chatterbox Award, and we move on to round 2 of nominations. So the BioPac Streamer Awards is to give flowers to, not underserved, but, minorities, people like us, people that look like us. And so we got nominated. We got nominated for a freaking award. And so we made it through round 1. We got enough nominations for the Chatterbox Award, which is incredible. That is the
incredible.
coolest shit ever. So yeah, voting starts on May 6th, so we will let y'all know. Make sure y'all vote for Get Fresh Cru so we can make it to round 3. Because we made it to round 1, we're on to round 2, and so we're trying to get to round 3. So y'all make sure y'all vote for us. And thank you for fucking nominating us, because what? Crazy. My jaw dropped. I said, oh, that's so cool.
I'm shooketh.
To my core.
I am pretty shooketh from that. I know that when we have people who listen, they really fucking listen. Like I like that, and so I really fuck with the people that fuck with people. And I think that's dope. I guess I gotta take this serious now. Shit, I gotta wear a suit and tie to
We're your award nominated podcast now. Come on.
I'm cranking the fuck up. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, your award nominated. I'm gonna be in that bitch.
Hell just yeah. Like absolutely.
It's gonna be a problem.
That's so dope. Thank you for nominating us and thinking of us for that award. That's fucking incredible. Words have not been formed yet and created. It's pretty dope. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. Big creator, still being big and creative.
Yes, you are.
Shout
yes,
out to
man.
Community. Matter of fact, tomorrow I'm going to a creator summit, so that'll be good and educational. I'm looking forward to that. I'm just trying to think. I don't know. I feel like something happened that I wanted to tell y'all about, and I cannot remember it. I should have wrote it down.
Should have.
Yo, I've been drunk for like a week, so sorry.
Damn.
I was gone for 7 days. I was like, oh. Have you ever heard of Buc-ee's?
Yes.
Bro, have you ever been?
Never been. I've only seen it in pictures.
I heard about it and went to it all within the same day. I heard it at the beginning of the trip, but we went at the end. But I found out about it. There's one in Alabama, and there's also one in like an hour from Georgia, apparently as well. Like from Atlanta, I should say, not Georgia.
Oh, okay, I was like, yeah, that's also Alabama.
Yeah, so I was like, let me specify. But yeah, okay, so I'm from Virginia, so Wawa sheets I swear by, but Buc-ee's is like huge. It's so big, it's huge. It's
a Wawa and a Walmart on steroids.
Legit. It's like a grocery store that sells gas. It's crazy. Went inside. They have so much shit. And y'all know I picked the wrong time to not eat meat because they had them brisket this, barbecue this, or all of it smelled good. And they're doing it in-house. Then they have fudge. Then they got clothes in the back. There's so much shit in there. And it all smells good.
Okay, so you got this on your mind. Buc-ee's is legit, all right?
Buc-ee's, and the bathrooms are very clean.
Lit. I like that. I'm gonna start naming off places. You say either that place or Buc-ee's. You ready?
Gotcha. Yes. Go.
Great. Wawa. Right off the break, hit her with the hard goddamn questions. I've been so legit logged in with the Wawa. How do I say what's better?
I'm gonna.
You know what? Let's hold it off. I really sparked you with that one. All right, let's go. Let's take it easy.
Okay.
Let's take it easy. I got you. You
gonna say 7-Eleven?
Royal Farms. No.
I've never been or heard of Royal Farms, so Buc-ee's.
All right, fuck it. All right, cool. All right, cool. Let's see. You ever been to like a Dash In? Okay. No. This is going great, y'all. Let's say 7-Eleven. Call 7-Eleven. Yeah.
Buc-ee's.
Just because of size and opportunity?
No, what? Because they just have more of a selection. And granted, they also have Slurpees there too, so I don't know.
Sheets.
Here's my hold up with Sheetz and Wawa, because Sheetz and Wawa, they both have the kiosk where you can go and order your food made to order. Bucky's does not have that. They have a selection of sandwiches and what they call beaver chips, which is just potato chips, and like different desserts. They have a wide range of things to get, but because they don't have that kiosk, I got to go with Wawa and Sheetz, because like you have
Fair.
like more options. You have more customization options at Wawa and Sheetz.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm
Okay,
going Wawa
switch it up.
Sheetz.
You ever been to a Walmart for like a quick food run?
Yeah.
Okay, Walmart or Bucky's? In the sense of I'm stopping somewhere.
Yeah, something quick. I get you. I got you. I'm gonna say Bucky's.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Bucky's.
What I just did this recently. I can't remember what it is. Kroger's.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna have to go with Kroger. I'm gonna have to go with Kroger.
I'm gonna say Bucky's, and I've never been to Bucky's. That's how crazy
Damn.
that is. Because I've been to Kroger, and I was like, this is just a grocery store.
And
I
they
don't
sell gas
care.
too. But they have it
They
just
do.
pulling up, it was just like a line of fucking pumps, just like spread out. I
Yeah.
was like, holy shit. And then they have these teas. It's called Texas Made, like MADE. It's these teas are so fucking good. It's not overpowering. It's not too sweet. It's perfect. It's so good. And apparently it's made with Texas water, whatever the hell that means. But this shit was delicious. I said, okay. It's so good. I would drive an hour back for that. I swear I would.
No, it's like that.
Yeah, that shit is
I might have seen
delicious.
these teas before, but I don't know.
Them things
Okay.
is so good.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Damn, can I order it on Amazon? Because I would really just, goddamn, they're so good.
There was a place, I can't even remember where it was, that was selling uh, a very particular root beer.
Ooh.
And it was located like I think we were in Ohio when I did it, or I was someplace, and they had these like tough old bottles types
Mm.
of root beer, and when you get them like dark glassed root beers, them things about to hit like
Hit
syrup.
like thunder.
Right.
Yes.
I was like, this is what they was drinking back in the day when there was no alcohol.
Get straight to it.
Jeez.
Yes, Lord.
I believe, Crew to Dude, that you said you had a question.
Yes, I do have a question. So, and I've been seeing this over the time, all over my timeline pretty recently. The good old conversation of splitting checks when it comes to going out with your friends, splitting checks.
Oh, beautiful question.
Yeah.
All right, let's
So,
hear it.
are you the one to be like, oh, I just got nachos and a Sprite, like you getting this, or are we splitting it evenly? Like, how are you going about it?
I got a lot of white friends.
So
And their
I got you, pal.
tendency, right?
Just cash at me
Enough
when you
said.
can. Yeah, it's no big deal.
Hey,
Split off my
don't worry
back.
about it, bud. No, this is what's great. I've had so many different interactions. I'll tell you what I am. I am 100%. This is what I had. I had about $15. I had this and this, so it's about $20. I'm 100% that. It's about accountability. I take accountability for those decisions. I do not go, there's 7 of us and the bill is 600. No, I'm not. That's not good math. That is BS. I'll tell you one of my favorite situations. Fuck out of here. It was so ridiculous. What? So off the rip, my friend was doing he was doing like an Ironman
Oh, like the
challenge.
marathon? Yeah.
Yeah, so he had like the
Like that
70.1, like he
Cathalon
had
or
to.
something?
Yeah, like it's like a whole fucking.
Yeah, it's a
It's
whole
stuff that
bunch of
humans
shit.
really shouldn't be
No
doing,
need
but they
for
do
it.
it because it's like it
I'm
keeps them
strong.
alive. Right.
Man, I want to go to
Hey,
war.
love them like crazy, but I guess it does. This is a great opportunity for you to go and then spend money on a brunch. So
Mm.
they had this brunch that was going on, and I think they said, yeah, everybody's entry for the brunch is a blank amount, right?
Mhm.
And it was something like $50 or something like that for everybody's brunch entry because it was like unlimited mimosas, but then you all had
Mm.
to pick like an entree,
Okay.
which I was like, whatever. I guess that's what they were doing. So the problem was that I had to Uber there
Mm.
to DC
Oh my god.
and then pay the $50 for that.
And then Uber
And
back.
then while we were there, right, and he went to the bathroom, one of the friends said, "Hey, we should pay enough on the tab to cover the guy's bill," which I thought was a really nice thing to
Yeah, nice
do.
gesture. Yeah.
But say that before I get there, right? Like, like do the math beforehand, Shawty. Like,
Okay.
what are we talking about? So now I gotta cover that much, which is like an extra like $5 or something like that.
Mhm.
It was like five, like well, there was enough. I think it was like 10 of us, so it was probably like that. And then I had to Uber back home.
Mm.
And that whole time I was thinking like, okay, that is a logical thing because each person's bill should have been the same number.
Right. 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 Right.
So that is like, okay, it wasn't like, okay, here's the bill, it's this, and that guy happened to order six more bottles. Like that'd have been a whole
That's a different. Yeah.
catastrophe.
For
So that's why I
sure.
was like, that's a great example of we all came in, there was no discrepancy on the price, we all walked out.
Happy. Yeah.
Any other motherfucker that goes in there and goes, this is the total, and I just had a salad, and you want me to pay $40? Coke thieves.
Coke thieves.
Not me. Couldn't be me.
See,
What are you?
I say it depends on who I'm with because if it's people, if it's like my group of friends where I'm like, okay, I got y'all this time, you got me next time. If I know it's those group of friends, then it's cool. It's whatever. We can sort the bill out later, cash out, whatever, what have you. But if I'm with just like those friends that you just be like, you probably get a negative, can't even cash at me. I'm gonna go ahead and just be like, I'm gonna pay for what I got. Y'all
Damn.
sort out the rest. So it depends. It depends on who I'm with. Um, but yeah, I definitely wouldn't mind if I got like, maybe an appetizer and a drink or two to cash app somebody my portion. So, because when it comes to like splitting the bill into like multiple bills for the server, I know that can get overwhelming. So that's cool too to just cash app whoever or Apple Pay, whatever have you to that person. But it really depends on what group of people I'm with. And if it's my family, then I really don't care. It's just it is what it is. But if
See,
it's like for friends, it depends on the group of friends that I'm with.
it depends on how I'm feeling.
I get that.
I, it depends on how I'm feeling in the group of friends. I just went out with like two frat brothers. I was feeling good. I was doing well in that portion. So
Mhm.
I literally was like, I got dinner.
Mhm.
And it was a
It
solid
feels
feeling
good
because
to
it was
say
like, okay,
too.
it's a don't, it's on me, right? Like it's like that right there is an ultimate gesture,
Mhm.
especially when everything came to like 100. I'm like, all
Yeah.
right, cool,
I
we can
got
do
it.
that, baby.
No problem.
Don't worry. Hey,
Do.
don't worry about it. That's totally fine by me.
Mhm.
And he was like, well, how much should I send you? I said, 0. No, we're good.
All of a
I
sudden
got
turn
it.
into
It
Trump.
was. Oh, right. Listen, you don't have to send it. It's fine. It's just it's a small gesture. Like it was totally fine.
Yeah.
So that to me works out.
Mhm.
There's some motherfuckers who will be
You
like,
can't do
all
that
right,
with
so we're
everybody.
all you can't do it with everybody. You can't.
No.
Let so somebody when somebody really offers to go, let's just all put our cards in and just split it 5 ways. I was like, I specifically picked the chicken and not the steak because it was $6 cheaper. Please do not ask me to pay an
Mm-mm.
extra $9 because somebody else also ordered something on the side. You guys are pieces of shit. When you come, you can't do it. I hate when people
Yeah.
try to split your money. Like it just
Mhm.
fuckery.
It is. That's what I'm saying. You cannot do that shit with everybody. Everybody doesn't get that luxury. So you have to nickel and dime with some groups of people. You do. You can't. You really just can't. And it's just it is. It is. I always thought that was interesting. Though some people are hard set on. No, I'm paying for what I pay, and that's valid as fuck. No
Well,
wrong with that.
fuck. You know what's so sick is I
What?
thought I remember we're having a normal conversation, we're bringing up social things, and
Yeah.
I immediately went right back to Virginia Beach.
Me too.
God.
I did too.
I immediately went, fuck, there were so many of us.
There were so
How did
many.
we how did we ever think about splitting a bill and not we didn't think about it.
I don't even
Shit.
remember it even being like a discussion. I think it was just everybody paid for their own shit and kept it pushing. I don't think it was ever like a discussion. Not one that I remember anyway.
I don't remember eating a lot. I remember ordering, going out places, and then being in the pool for like most of the trip.
That pool day was so much fun.
I still regret that we didn't podcast in the pool, but my shit didn't come in on time.
It's okay.
That'd have been such a
Somewhere down
lit
the
fucking
line, we'll
moment.
have another opportunity to do so.
Yeah,
That
maybe on
shit'll
the
be
next
lit.
vacation.
Mm. That direct eye contact is making me uncomfortable.
I'm just saying, as an award-nominated podcast host,
Talk your shit.
I just say on the next vacation, we're gonna be lit.
We're gonna be lit. We are.
God damn.
That shit. Ooh. So anyway, what have you been up to?
I've been teaching like shit.
Ow, fuck these kids.
These fucking kids, man.
Mm.
I've been having some little outbursts from kids. It is what it is. You know, you get the same fuckery. They go in there, they're so used to being able to say what they feel immediately. That it's weird. I'm gonna tell you this, and sometimes I think of these ideas on the fly, just like how I teach. Like I'll come up with the idea of like a new thing to do while I'm teaching.
Yeah.
And that shit usually works like really fucking well. And niggas get mad because I could just like
Cause I'm
turn
like
around
that.
and go. Because I'm not
I'm
great,
him.
but I'm like that. Like that's
Type
all I gotta
shit.
say. Like I'll still aim and hit the rim, but just know I'm not airballing the motherfucker. Like it's just so for me, you know, kids come out, and what I realize is that when you stand as a director, like a band director, in front of little kids, it's like stand-up comedy.
I can see that.
And some motherfuckers have had too much to drink and think that I'm in a conversation with you when I'm really telling you what to do.
Maybe you ain't got no options.
So they get into this mindset where they sit in front of me and they're like, yeah, I know, right? I'm like, I understand you think we're close. We're not close.
Ouch.
I know I look young. I'm not that young. All right. I know you want to be friends, but remember, we're not friends. I have a kid who comes in every day. He goes, "Oh yeah, we're best friends, right?" I said, "No, we're not." No, come on,
Type
we're friends.
shit.
I said, "We're
No.
not friends." Literally, a guy goes up. He goes, "He told us this on day one that we're not friends, but he's just there for help." I said, "Yeah, somebody actually was listening." Okay, good, you got it.
Shit.
All right, little fucker. All right, I see what you
Little
do.
shit.
There was so much sh sound in the little shit.
You gotta practice saying that.
All right, so let me run you through the gamut of all the things that have been bothering me that I couldn't complain to you because you were away. Go. So, my kids are supposed to be going on a big trip. Huge trip. Supposed to be paid for, planned for, all the stuff. I didn't have the connective like ability to look at the numbers
Mhm.
for how much kids were sending in. I
Okay.
knew I needed a certain amount of money. I didn't know how much they were going to send.
Gotcha.
My budget was based on the fact that 31 kids were going to go.
Okay.
26 have decided to go.
You sound like that Airbnb. Airbnb.
Hmm. It sounded just like that shit, right?
Mhm.
But now we're looking at the fact. Oh, Jesus. So triggering. So I'm missing. Everybody neglected everything she just said. I am
Mhm.
missing $990 towards the trip.
Fuck.
Right.
That's a nice
So,
chunk. God damn.
because that number would
Jesus.
have supplemented everything, it would have been
Yeah.
fine. I wouldn't have to look anywhere. My brain shuts off when somebody's like, just have these dates in. Here's the person. This person's going to be the one writing the checks. You just apparently just sit and wait and see if it happens. Not me.
That does
Can't
not
live
sound
that way.
right. Me neither.
Can't rock that way.
Mm-mm.
Now, if
Mm-mm.
I delegate the position, I can
That's
delegate it and then come
different.
back to you and be like, all right, cool. How are you doing on this thing?
That part.
That's how I operate. So, bookkeeper was gone for a week.
The fuck for what?
And I, but see, I keep coming in the office and I'm like, hey. And she's like, yeah, she's not here. I said, okay, so this is where I start panicking because the
Mm.
due date is the 24th and it's currently the 19th when
Mm.
everything for my students are due and I can't get the shit done. So I'm not going
Oh,
to go
that's
into every detail,
frustrating.
but it's very frustrating because
Yeah.
the t-shirt orders,
Mhm.
I have to make I made it set up so that the parents who are not going on the trip can order t-shirts for their
For the
students
kids.
online.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And that way I don't have to collect any money, it goes straight to the company.
Lovely.
But then the t-shirts for the kids that are going on the trip, I have to make a separate bulk order for because I have their money.
Right. Right.
The custom ink has a rule. If you put a number that you're expecting,
Mhm.
then you have to meet that number or you have to pay for the rest of the shirts.
Oh shit.
Right. So there's 72 kids in the program.
Mhm.
I put the number at 80
Okay.
because I was going to be like, all right, cool. I can just order extra 10 just in case,
Yeah.
whatever. Or extra 8, but just extra 10, whatever.
Mhm.
So now I'm looking at this list 21 kids in the separate program have ordered a shirt. And then I have to come in and order another 26 for the kids,
Mhm.
which is still just half.
Yeah.
So now I'm having to process by Monday, hey, that bulk order we talked about, I'm gonna need to double it and come
Mm.
out of the budget to cover all the t-shirts all the costs for the t-shirts so that all my chaperones have a t-shirt, all the students have a t-shirt, everybody else in the program has a t-shirt because the spring concert is 3 days before the trip and I wanted to do
Mm.
it where everybody was wearing the
The
band
shirt.
t-shirt.
Yeah.
So
Jeez.
I'm sitting here going, yeah, it's a great day to work here at the school and to deal with that and petty bitches.
Mm.
Okay, so I'm done with kids. Kids, fuck off. I don't care. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Let's get to grown adults.
Mm.
Grown adults. We had this huge rave, like this glow party.
Mhm.
They set it up before spring break. It was to get them ready to get ready for state testing.
Okay.
I found out 2 days before that party that they were planning to have it during creative arts time.
2 days before you found out?
2 days before. So 2 days before the party, they had moved it and said we're just going to host it during creative arts blocks. So when seventh graders show up, we're just gonna have the party then. Then when the eighth graders show up, we're gonna have the party again, and sixth grade. Which then they turned around and said, "Yeah, so creative arts, we're gonna need your help." I said, "Bitch, this ain't our party.
Right.
Y'all plan this party. Now you want our help to watch the kids?" I said, "I'm sick.
I don't feel well.
I called out sick literally that Friday. Didn't go to the party, didn't go to work. I said, starting spring break early. I didn't feel well to begin with. I'm
That
not
part.
going."
Smart.
We come back from spring break. So last Friday, they threw another one because this week we were actually throwing the state testing. So I was like, all
Okay.
right.
Damn, y'all lit over there, ain't it?
Apparently they got it like that. Turning the gym out, turning the lights off.
Okay, party.
Got eight, got eighth graders DJing. I'm like, hey, y'all gotta do what y'all gotta do, right? They playing whack TikTok songs. Apparently, kids only know about 10 seconds worth of songs
Isn't that
because
sad?
it's pretty depressing.
It is.
There's a big story. Remind me one day to tell you about the Snapchat party.
Oh, okay.
That's a great one. So that day they turn around and say the same thing. Friday, we're doing the same schedule,
Doing
we're
it
doing the
again.
same things. I said, cool. My coworker, across the hall mate, choir director,
Mhm.
she said, I'm not gonna be here. She already doing enough with family, whatever. She said, I'm not gonna be here. I
Okay.
said, cool. So now I gotta watch her kids.
Mhm.
So now all her kids come to me. I gotta take attendance and then split them off. So there's a group of kids who can go to the party,
Yeah.
and then there's groups of kids who can't go. And based on that group of kids who cannot go, they have to go to specific
Places.
rooms
Uh-huh.
based on what class they're in.
Okay.
So I'm spending my time doing attendance, taking them to where they need to go. Email comes out from the gym teacher. Hey, if you're not covering a classroom right now, we need your help in the gym. There's like 200 kids in here and we need help.
Fuck.
So
Tough.
the assistant principal for seventh grade goes, I'm here in an email 6 minutes later. But 5 minutes later, he's not in there anymore. I wasn't in there
Mhm.
until 11:40 because I was from 11:10 to 11:40. I was literally ushering kids, taking attendance,
Yeah.
getting them to where they need to go.
Right.
Kids were complaining, I don't want to stop here. I said, it's not about what you want. You didn't earn a chance to go to the party. I don't
Ooh.
care.
Well,
You got
and
to go
that's
where
what
you
it
need to
is.
go. Please don't make me go with them. I said, you can either stay here or we can go back to my classroom and you wait there.
That part.
And what would we do in your classroom? The same thing you would do here. It's just a different location. You don't get to party, you just stay on your Chromebook. Like, why are we complaining?
Right.
So now that's the complaint. No, I came in there 11:40.
Mhm.
About 11:45, I was like, well, it's just dark and it's a bunch of kids. I'm
Mm.
out.
Mm. Bye, B.
Went over to the this is my girl's favorite story. So I go over to
Mhm.
the office.
Mhm.
Who's at the office? The principal. The principal I haven't seen in like 3 weeks. I said, hey, how's it going? She goes, uh, I was gonna ask you that, because you're taking off Monday. I was like, ooh,
It's a little passive
petty, aren't
aggressive.
we?
Right.
Right? A little spicy, wouldn't you say?
A little
Bitch.
tangy.
Like what are
Hmm.
we doing, right?
Tangy. It's a little tart.
Right. So I'm like, I had a doctor's appointment scheduled 3 months ago. I just took off now because what's the difference between me taking off Monday on a Thursday before and 3 months before?
Right. Either way, I'm not gonna be here.
I'm
So,
not gonna be here, and you still gonna and the same person is still gonna cover it.
so
My
what's the
coworker. So
issue?
like,
Don't sound like no issue to me.
it's not, but petty is as petty does. So
Heck.
wrapped up, whole conversation, whatever. Eighth grade shows up. Now that party's over. Eighth grade
Mhm.
comes in. I'm doing the same thing, taking attendance, trying to figure out where kids are going, blah. I got like 3, 4 kids that said they didn't want to go to the party at all.
Oh damn.
So I said, cool. All y'all go to the party. Everybody else, stay here.
Yeah.
Just be in my room.
Yeah.
So that's what we did. We stayed in my room. They then go off to lunch. I am
Mhm.
now at my lunch. Media specialist comes in. Hey, can you help out with the sixth grade party? I said, yeah, absolutely. She goes,
After my
okay.
lunch.
Right. Like she's like, can you help out with the sixth grade party after that? She's like, yeah. She's like, were you just in here the whole time? I said, I had kids that weren't going to the party and didn't go to the no-go rooms, and I had to take somebody else's stuff. She's like, okay, cool. I said, but sixth grade, I'll be there. All right, great. I'm on my lunch break. 2 minutes later, assistant principal calls my cell phone.
Sir, what? Oh,
Hey, have you been helping out with the parties? Yes. Okay. All right. Were you? Because I didn't see you at the so and so. I said I have to take my coworkers' kids. I had to do their attendance. I sent them off. I had to disperse where they were going. That's what happened. I had to run down and explain to him what he was doing. He was like, "All right, cool. Well, I just want to make sure that you're helping out because people talk."
let them talk. The fuck? Okay.
Like,
Utilize some vocal cords. Run a mouth.
but here, but here's the thing. I'm a grown man talking to another grown man and explaining exactly what I did. You know what this hoe did yesterday?
What?
He went to my coworker and complained and gossiped about me not helping.
First of all, we're too old for this shit. What are you? Oh God. What the fuck?
Friend, I've been waiting to tell you the story.
Like what?
I have
What?
been I have been waiting to tell you the story. Why, as a grown man, are you going to another human being and going, he wasn't helping out, and this party was y'all baby. This was y'all decision. And she literally said, let me stop you there. We had nothing to do with this party.
Mm. Loud and fucking
They
wrong.
they told us. He was like, oh, I thought you guys were help planning this. We didn't
No.
plan any of it. They put it during our class. Shut his ass up real quick. Then had the
Right?
nerve to ask me to. I mean, and what's great is my
That's
level of
irritating.
pettiness.
Oh,
My
don't I
level of
know?
pettiness. You better know that's how you know we friends. My level of pettiness is he asked very recently to for me to cover a class to
Now
come in
he
and
asking for
substitute a class.
favors. I thought
Yeah.
I don't help out.
Why ask me? I'm unreliable.
Okay.
Is it right?
Mhm.
So now you texting my phone asking me to help you. My phone was on do not disturb because I'm teaching.
Mm.
And I don't like a phone vibrating or
Yeah.
calling my cell phone during
It's
class. I
distracting.
don't do that. It's very distracting. So my phone was on do not disturb. After my last class of the day,
Mm.
I went to go clean up the classroom
Mm.
because that's what they told me to do. They said your classroom's a mess. So I literally have a steam mop out there
Come on, mop.
trying to get gum off the floor. Not my job.
Definitely not.
Definitely not. But I'm sitting there trying to clean it up so that there's a presence among everybody,
Yeah.
so they can't say that he didn't do it. So now he is on the phone with another coworker asking that person if I have left for the day
Why? What?
and
Ooh.
asking if my cell phone doesn't work.
So I know you see where it says that the notifications are silenced. You can see that. So obviously you know it fucking works, bro. I'm busy. What do you mean? Bro, I would have blocked him. He would have had to catch me on my email. He would have been blocked. Cause you're gonna be fucked up. Having my phone and accessing me through my cell phone is a privilege. You fucked it up. Give it back. Now you're blocked. Email me, bitch. Monday through Friday. That's all you get. Oh, that's so irritating. What do you mean?
I promise you,
Oh,
you're ready for the great response. I literally said, hey, I'm on my way. My phone was on Do Not Disturb. He didn't respond back to that.
mm,
I went to the classroom he was in. I took over for him and I covered the rest of the day.
mm.
And the problem is that dismissal was coming, and we had only 3 people to help out on a 5-person station thing.
Jeez.
My goal was to come and help out with dismissal.
Yeah.
But I can't do that if I'm watching these kids.
Right.
Right? So I didn't help out with dismissal. And he goes back into his phone after school is done and said thank you. At 4:30, he said this. Said thank you. I said, no problem. Have a great weekend. And he said thanks. I said one thing they can't do is get away with a lie. They can lie about it, but the truth will come out.
Always.
I walked down that hallway. Teacher said, hey, thank you so much for helping out with testing. We really appreciate it. No problem. These dusty hoes don't know me. But they can judge. They can judge all day. And I love it.
I love it.
Speaking of judging.
Bro, get out of my head. My God. I swear to God. What?
Hey, there might have been a gap in time, but ain't no gap in this friendship.
Again, fucking get. I was about to. You know what? Just go ahead. just please go. Please go.
Speaking of somebody that needs a judge.
Okay. Jury and executioner.
Mm-hmm. Sean Diddley. I couldn't even get it out. Sean Diddley Combs.
Oh my God.
Goddamn menace
to society. There's so many rabbit holes we could fall down with Sean, Puffy, P. Daddy, Diddler. Did he do it? Did he not? Combs.
You know what? I'm sorry. He went by Puff Daddy.
Puff Daddy, yep.
And then decided to P. Diddy, which we all were like, that doesn't make any sense. And then just went Diddy, and we didn't even even roast his ass about it.
Didn't blink an eye. And then he became, what is it, Father Love or some stupid Brother Love?
Brother Love.
That sounds like some shit from Coming to America.
Oh yeah.
Like
Brother Love.
Or no. I'm sorry, not Coming to America. The Nutty Professor. Yeah. Buddy Love.
Oh, like Buddy Love?
Yeah. That's exactly what that's given. But no, this man has always had an air of just menace around him. He's always been connected to some shit. And everything that's done in the dark comes to the light. And I feel like I keep hearing people say 2024 is like a year of the Aquarius, which I'm guessing is a year of truth or, unveiling or some shit like that. I keep seeing that here or there. Not really sure if that's correct or not, but either way, he has been connected to a lot of murder, a lot of deaths, a lot of unexplained deaths, just a lot of questionable activity, bro. He real shady. He's a real shady dude. That shit has just finally caught up to his ass. Like it really has.
You just can't trust a nigga with a clothing line.
They said Jay-Z next.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Stock Carter's gonna catch his ass.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, for y'all that have been living in a pineapple under the sea, P. Diddy has been in some shit. A while back he got raided both of his homes at the same time, which is just so epic and something out of a movie. It just felt like I was watching like Power all over again. Or it's like Power meets what's the other show? Empire. It just felt like some shit like that would happen.
Oh yeah.
And so his home in LA and Miami got raided at the same time. And this motherfucker hopped on the jet and thought he was finna be out. Caught his ass at the airport. Sit your ass down. You're coming with us. And then the thing that is so diabolical, of course he was tipped off because obviously, but he left his kids behind. Like, that's so crazy. Like, bro, your kids, your sons, you just let them niggas out to dry? That's a little weird. But
It feels like it.
Mm.
It feels like the thing he should have done, though. Why would you bring your kids with you for that?
I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know. I guess he knew they would be okay in the long run, but like, did they know that? Did he talk to them like, yo, hey, yo, shit about to go down? And so I don't know if he would have been honest. Scorpios, especially Scorpio men. Shut up. You know I was going there. I had to hush. I don't care.
Right.
They're not the best at telling the truth. The men.
Nope.
The men.
The men.
The men. They're not that great at especially I feel like just people that have a lot of money aren't very honest people. I don't know. It's just something about being a billionaire and honesty. It doesn't really go hand in hand.
So they're a billionaire. They're a Scorpio man. None of them can
All
be trusted.
bad.
Jesus Christ of Nazareth. I guess I can't respond to that. You know, us Geminis, we can't settle.
What?
Anyways, I don't know what they say, but they don't like us. Sean Diddley Combs is a problem to society, but for me, I feel like if he was going to, he's 54 years old. He's not taking his, that's the shocking part, right?
Yeah, that is kind of shocking.
What date was 30 years ago? Go.
What date was 30 years ago? It was like 94?
Yeah. But most of us that were born in this generation still think it's like 74.
Yeah, no, it feels it's like, yeah, the 90s is just, I don't know what happened to time. Time is not real. Like the 90s just, the fact, you know what I just realized, that Marvel, like Endgame was 5 years ago.
Geez. There it is.
And that shit blew my mind. I said, wait a fucking minute.
No, it's not that bad. I honestly,
it feels like it was yesterday. Like that shit really felt maybe 2-3 years ago. That shit was 5 years ago. I was like, whoa.
And I honestly was gonna push it to 2015. I thought,
Jesus.
But that's also because I don't think it's 2024. So that's not my.
It doesn't. Like, it's weird.
Time concept. It doesn't work for me.
It's weird.
I still process it being like 22, maybe 2020. 22 is where I feel like we're at right now.
But you know, that's a conversation for another day, because our calendar that we follow, that's another conversation for another day. We can get into that later. But
jeez, you Gregorian. All right, I'm not doing this.
That's what I said.
Because the Mayan calendar.
It's conversation for another day. Another time, another podcast, another award-nominated podcast episode.
Talk your shit.
Okay, so Diddy, I'm sure he got tipped off.
I'm sorry. It was like you threw it up and I caught it. I was all right.
No, I feel it. Alley-oop. But
it's like when you're trying to tell your girl like sports references and she's like, "Yeah, slam dunk." Like, but the fun part was that you actually said it right, and I still went like, "Women."
That's because you're toxic as fuck.
She literally said the correct thing. Yeah, I get it. It was a alley-oop. I'm like,
she don't know for real. She saw that on TikTok.
Lucky guess, man.
That's
she dated a basketball player? Okay, cool.
Look at you.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh, you making fancy because you know the alley-oop? Fuck out of here.
You think you're the sports?
You don't think because you named one thing you get to sit down and watch it with me now.
Oh shit, you're toxic. Anyway, P. Diddler. Okay, so I don't know what to say about this man. Oh, you opening it? Wait, can I show it? He's about to crack open a chocolate tequila. I just want to show you it. This shit looks so cool. It's so right, and it's really good. It's really good. If you guys ever go to Cozumel, Costa Maya, anywhere in Mexico, really, get you some chocolate tequila. Order it. Yeah, order that shit. It's delicious. Yummy.
Get me some.
But yeah, Diddy is, I don't know. He just is very. Shocking. I wonder what exactly made them raid him. I mean, I'm sure they have a million reasons, but like, I want to know, like, what. I'm always curious, like, the behind the scenes of like who talked to who, like, what was their case? What's their case? You know, like, I want to know who's on the case. What evidence do they have? How did they get the warrants? Like, I want to know all of that shit. I can't wait for the documentary to come out because I'm gonna be on that bitch. Cannot wait.
I agree with that. Because that was like me watching Frank Lucas. What was that?
Oh my
Uh
god, yes.
American Gangster.
American Gangster, yeah. Oh my god,
That
yes.
shit, to hear that part of the story where he was just like, I have been under the radar for a long time. And then my girl tells me to wear this chinchilla ass jacket. And now everybody goes, who's this Negro sitting
Who
better
this
than
nigga?
Frank Sinatra? Like, they was like, let's go look him up. And that's how they found out that he was running that shit.
Isn't that crazy?
Stay low, you be fine.
You'll be just fine.
Mexico.
But so okay, do you know that what's her name? Jaguar, right? Have you heard of her at all? So,
Jaguar, right?
yeah, so there's this
No.
lady who has been thank you, babe. There's this lady who has been I've mainly seen her on TikTok. Just exposing a bunch of these stars,
Oh!
but I don't know how valid or accurate, her information is, but it seems believable at first glance. But she been spilling all the tea about
She really
everybody.
has.
And it's just been like, damn. But like
I
there's been this
just.
whole thing about like because I always found it weird. Albie Shore is alive and well, but his son is with Diddy all the time. Like that man is dead. It's so weird to me. It's not weird to have a blended family because that sounds toxic. It's not weird to have a blended family at all. It's a beautiful thing, actually. Thank you, babe. But it's just, bro, where your dad at? Your dad, you're like, he's never with him. What's his name?
You talking about
Quincy.
Quincy?
Yeah,
Bro,
it's weird.
you know how painful it is for them to constantly. It's because of the Kim Porter syndicate, right? Isn't that the whole situation?
I think he was over there before then, wasn't he? That's a whole situation
Nah.
too,
Okay,
because the way
so
she died was weird.
Kim Porter was with Diddy
Yes,
from I believe 94 to 2007.
94 to 2007. Okay.
But Albie Shore was with Kim Porter for about a year. They were married for a year. I'll put it like that.
In between that time?
No, from 89 to 90.
Oh, 89 to 90. Okay, 89 to 90. Got
So
you.
so somewhere down the line, it's like, all right, cool. It's Kim and Albie Shore together.
Yeah.
They get married and they stay together for like a year.
Mm-hmm.
And then somewhere down the line, Quincy's born. Quincy is actually born the year after they divorce.
Okay.
So now, which it's already a problem.
Yeah.
But so now they're together, have this baby.
Right.
And then I guess Kim had maybe what? I was gonna say possession. What the hell is wrong
Custody.
with me? She had custody of Quincy, and during that time met P. Diddy, and pretty much grew up like that as Diddy's my daddy.
Yeah.
Which I mean, you have to say that because ultimately Quincy has to say that Diddy's his daddy because there's no way you're hanging out with Diddy that long and being like, yeah, he raised me to be the man I am today. I don't even know what ethnicity Quincy truly is. And I know both of his parents are black.
Yeah. I don't know either.
That man's ambiguous as fuck.
As fuck. As fuck.
That's what you get when you're the child of a fucking milk dud.
That's crazy. But J-Lo's being brought back up into the spotlight too. Not only for this, just because she's fucking stupid, but
Because of her orange drink comment.
that and just like she ever just try so like see somebody that tries so hard to be down, like you ain't got a lie to kick it. That's her.
That's
And
my
it's
favorite.
painful to see. Like, girl, just be you.
I
Embrace
got two
you.
solid stories on that one. Yes.
Go for it.
So, no, you brought up J Lo. You
Yeah.
hit the marker. Go.
No, I was just saying that she's like
Oh,
because there was some dealings there was like a stabbing or altercation or shooting or something that she was involved in with Diddy, and that's being brought back up. I think within this case, like all of his shit is being brought up pretty much, and of course they had a really public relationship back in the day, and so
yeah.
all of that's being brought back up. So she's being brought back up for that aspect, the case and whatever happened with that incident, and then this movie that she was it a documentary? It was a documentary, and it was a movie, and I think an album, and all that shit just flopped. It was really bad. It was a bad look all around. So she's been getting roasted like a fucking pig
Yep.
on TikTok. Like no remorse. They've been going in on that girl. I'll be like, damn, girl, just it's
My
embarrassing.
my most recently, they were talking about this Vogue interview she did from a
Mm.
year ago.
That's the orange
Have you?
drink.
That's the orange drink.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that everybody from New York is slamming her for being like, "Hey, just say that you're used to Hollywood now.
It's
Just say that you're
okay.
like you know how often I was me personally born DC, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can't claim DC like that because I was there for like a year and a half, 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
When I started talking, I was already in Maryland.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't, but I also don't be like, oh yeah, Maryland. No, I'm just DMV. That's all it is.
Keep it
I got
simple.
lucky that I have a tri state area to just claim.
Right. That part.
But I can't be like, I'm from DC, bro. Like, I can't do it because everybody want to be like, oh yeah, what about,
Then they want you to
you
name
know,
streets and shit. And first of
like,
all,
well,
that's just confusing.
nah, it's just, it goes letters this way, numbers this way, presidents this way,
Shut
and
up.
states this way. What?
It's fucking
I'm
confusing.
saying.
Me too.
I'm telling you. I've already told this joke, right? We already know this joke
I don't know.
about
Might
how
have.
they named DC. It's very simple.
I don't know.
Benjamin
Remind me.
Banneker, so there's a guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Lafont. They paid him to go and make the map for DC. They're paying him a bunch of money to make the capital. And it's all the streets and everything.
Mm-hmm.
They had a black slave, or not, I don't know if he was a slave, but they had a black assistant. His name was Benjamin Banneker.
Mm-hmm.
And during the time, Lafont wasn't making enough money. So he just went, fuck all of this. I'm out of here, right? And so they were like, fuck, we got we gotta figure out this map. We gotta present this map.
Mm-hmm.
And Benjamin Banneker's over in the corner like, I memorized the whole map. I remember every street, every corner, every crevice, every nook and cranny of these streets.
Did you
And
say?
they went, right. So then he went and he said, all right, cool, you gotta draw it up. Called his bluff. Now he's over there going, okay, so what should this street be? This street? Uh, A, B, C. And he's like, all right, cool. But what about these streets? First, second, third. They're like, all right, cool. Well, that takes up this area. Yeah, we actually breaking this down into fourths. So we got northwest and we got northeast
Mm.
and we
So
got
why?
southwest and southeast. So if you on I Street but you in southeast, you're not in I Street northeast. It's different. All right, cool. That's about half of them. What about the rest? Nebraska, Alaska. Are you just naming states? No, that's what he wrote. Constitution. It's like every street in DC. There's
uh,
literally just numbers, letters, states, and fucking. And then they turn around and be like, "Well, what about Benning Road, bro? That's on your way out or on your way in." like all the streets that are normal named are either headed to Moco or they're headed out to Maryland, like somewhere else.
I hate it
It's
so much.
pain.
It is pain.
It's pain.
I haven't been to DC in years though, so it's
Don't
gonna be
go. It's not
worse.
worth
I
it.
was gonna say it's gonna be worse if I ever go back. Jesus. So
Oh
anyway.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. No.
Speaking of getting shot,
Wow.
uh,
Shout out
speaking
to
of the
DC.
possibility of being shot, yeah, shout out to DC. My home. I'm kidding. Um, I love DC. I just you can't pay me to work there or New York.
Oh, absolutely not.
It won't happen.
Mm-mm. Not never.
I'll never be a regular commuter on a train. I'll never have to DC is 10 miles by 10 miles and it's pain and a half. You can't tell me that that's possible.
Oh, it's
Make it
gross.
bigger. Just takes the people of Maryland and just get rid of Alexandria and call that DC too and just space out.
Legit.
Just space it out. All right, let me
Legit.
focus. Speaking about almost getting shot, your boy Young Jeezy is apparently going through a bit of a rough divorce and is having an alleged situation where his daughter found his AK
On the floor.
on the floor.
Allegedly. Allegedly. Yeah, they're going through a divorce. Him and Jeannie Mai, who used to be a host on The Real. They met on that show on The Real. And shit got a little too real. And now they're getting a
Jeez.
divorce. And there's been alleged child neglect and alleged physical and verbal abuse. Apparently, there was a situation at a hotel where he like choked her and threw her down some steps or some shit. It's crazy. It was like cussing her out. And like security guards saw it and had to stop it.
Like,
That's
what are we
crazy.
doing here? It's a 2-year-old.
It's a 2-year-old. Yeah, she's brand new. Found this gun.
Brand new.
Brand new. Found the gun on the floor twice. Not once, but twice.
Can I just say though that the picture is worth 1,000 words
Oh gosh, let me look this picture up.
because in no way, shape, or form, I'm just gonna send you a link.
Okay, cool.
But in no way, shape, or form do I just see an image of an AK just chilling on the floor, and then another image of their like security camera where he has where he has just a gun in his hand walking through his home.
That's crazy. It's kind of insane.
Am I gonna live a life at 46 where I think I've made enough money that I need to walk around with a gun this
At
big in my own home?
46? That's too much.
Just go ahead and repent for me, dog.
I mean, because you're obvious. No. 46, bro, you need to be chilling.
46, I'm hoping I can chill. I hope I can pull up to work and be like, y'all got this figured out, right? All right, cool. 1, 2, ready, and. But this
And go.
pain. This is pain. This is absolute pain.
This picture looks staged as fuck.
That's her pulling it out and going, okay, I'm gonna get him in trouble.
Because
and flick.
why would this picture ever be taken? So they're saying it's evidence, but that's so weird. That looks so staged.
It also looks like a different gun, but it also isn't. I think that's an extendo. It's not an extendo, but it's like the stock on the back
It's
looks like
like,
it's extended
yeah, I
on
can see that.
the bottom picture.
Mm-hmm.
It makes it so difficult. But
And then,
also,
go ahead. What were you gonna say?
no. Yours first, because mine's disrespectful.
Kind of want to hear disrespectful. Okay, so I would say, okay, the picture, the second one at the bottom when he's walking through from the security camera. How do we know?
Uh-huh.
How do we know that's not like maybe there was a noise or somebody was playing around and he got the gun and then went to go get it? Like, I'm trying to see it from both sides, not discrediting or saying, any of these alleged charges or crimes or whatever are invalid. But I don't know. This one specific picture looks very staged, and it's making me question everything.
Well, okay, so after reading all this, they posted the picture to prove that it was the same gun. That's why they did that.
Okay.
I'll put it like that. And then they said
Okay.
Jeezy irresponsibly hides dangerous firearms throughout his home, which are easily accessible and obviously dangerous to a 2-year-old child. First of all,
Mm.
you know, I'm not a parent,
Mm.
but how easily accessible is the gun for your 2-year-old to access? But also, do you just have your 2-year-old roaming your house without you knowing where they are?
That's more dangerous than leaving a gun out
I can't operate where I'm like, oh, here's my 2-year-old, and they're just
somewhere.
moseying about, and oh, then now they're in the kitchen. That's probably the most dangerous process to me in my head
I agree.
to have a to just be like, oh, I'm cooking in the kitchen, and then my 2-year-old sneaks up on me, cause I'll do it the lowest uppercut I can ever.
Get you down real low.
Right, right. Just be like, all right, chefing it up, and then you just feel like a presence on your leg, and you don't
Mm.
have a dog, and you just immediately just go and just
Kids are
rip that drink,
so fucking creepy. They just appear out of nowhere, and you just where the fuck did you come from? They're creepy.
and they come up to you and they touch the weirdest parts of you, like the back of your kneecap, and you're like, please, that's not a necessary touch. Get out of here.
Like, what is wrong with you? Have I not
It's-
taught you anything?
all right, you don't put your hands on anybody
Mm-mm.
unless they want the hands.
That part.
But the disrespectful thing I was gonna say is, uh, Young Jeezy, the snowman, the one that was selling dope. That's right. That motherfucker also got with Jeannie Mae. And is it Mai or May? What is it?
I think it's Jeannie Mai.
I'm just gonna Jeannie Mai. Look, Jeannie Mai turned this motherfucker into literally a GQ bastard.
GQ Bastard is crazy. But
Because it's like,
yeah.
okay, cool. He's literally wearing custom suits and shiny shoes,
Mm-hmm.
but then also walks around with an AK. I can't get behind it.
That motherfucker is Atlanta.
Like shit. I know he got a Hellcat. Let me look up Jeezy. Young Jeezy Hellcat. Let me just figure out what this nigga is. Just tell me he don't got a Hellcat and we'll figure it out. Oh, he was on a song called Hellcat, so that's enough
Close
for me.
enough. Right. Close enough.
Just he had me at Hellcat. Black millionaires. He's arrested.
Mm-mm-mm.
All
Hot
right.
damn 47.
Last on the list we got Quavo being quote bodied by a singing
Legit.
nigga. I mean, what am I most embarrassed by, right? Like, is there a more embarrassing diss than to be dissed by Chris Brown?
I don't know. I don't. Is it embarrassing to be dissed by him?
I don't know if it's really embarrassing. I just take it as a really nigga moment. Like, really nigga? You
Yeah.
let Chris Brown do this to you? There's too much info on this.
Way
There's
too
too
much.
much energy for him to come in here and be like, let's diss this nigga. And the reason why we're dissing this nigga
It's
is
over a
even
girl.
more of why it's bitch made.
That's just crazy. I didn't. Ooh. It's light skinned
Because there's
activity for real.
there's I'm not gonna take away from Karrueche. I'm not gonna say she's ugly. She's not ugly. She's a model.
Mm
She's a fine human being.
hmm. Apparently, her coochie's made out of gold.
Apparently that thing
Mm
got a slip and slide in it. Apparently her coochie is sponsored by
hmm.
KY and Astroglide.
That's crazy.
Because because somewhere down the line, they go in and they immediately go, oh, I'm risking it all. Wasn't Quavo with fucking Saweetie?
Yeah, but they've been done.
I know, because he tried to jack her up in an elevator.
Right. Got the nerve to talk about Chris. Sir, you're in the same boat. Literally sitting shotgun.
Hey, you gonna find out what it's like when she starts turning around and going, I'm not really feeling you anymore, Quavo. And that slip and slide is gone for real. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, there's a thing that happens in the back of my head. I've met a lot of women. I haven't been with a lot of women, but I've met a lot of women. And I know a lot of y'all are snowflakes. And not in the sense of weak or timid or shy or any of these bullshit reasons why they call people snowflakes. I mean, y'all are unique as fuck. And one person could sit there and be, which I've been learning from girlfriends, because I'm watching that for the third time. We'll have that
Nice.
conversation.
Yes.
What I'm learning is that one girl could be an ooch ouch girl,
Mm-hmm.
and another one could be round 7
Mm-hmm.
fight.
Mm-hmm.
And those two people could be best friends and you never knew.
Facts.
But they both walk around like they shit smells like roses. Like, so that's the
Absolutely.
so it's very interesting when a person sits here and goes, we're gonna go bar for bar and diss this motherfucker because they wanted to diss me and we had to fight the BET Awards because of a woman.
Which is crazy. Which is really crazy. First of all, I feel like y'all are too grown to be fighting over a whole nother person. Like that's I feel like y'all have too much money and y'all are too old at your big age. I just feel like I don't know, man. I
It's
feel like it's ridiculous. It's got to be more to it than just her, cause that's
it's
crazy.
gotta be because these are poor people problems. Poor people think that the
Poor
only people
bored
around
people.
them poor bored people.
Mm-hmm.
Poor bored people are the only ones who go and fight for Susie down the street because that's the only person you've met in your radius.
Exactly.
You're Chris Brown.
Maurice
Like
Tupac Shakur.
your baby blue sweater crying on CNN wearing Chris Brown. You don't get to fight over Karuchi and make diss tracks about a nigga when you have slept with what would easily be as described as a shit ton of women.
Mm-hmm. Brianna being one of them. Like, come on, bro. This
Now
it's got to
that,
be
now that
more.
I'd fight for.
That's what I'm
That I'd fight.
saying. That's what.
That
And
I'd diss track for.
he never stepped at ASAP, so I'm like, not that I know anyway. So I
Well,
don't know.
well, we talked about that. I said that that Caribbean, she definitely, that poke in your face type shit,
Mm-hmm.
where she sit there and hit you with, now
That smush. Yeah.
what you gonna do about it? You're not gonna put your hands upon me. That's what she would do. Now Karuchi over there talking about, uh, okay, I'll suck it. Like who the fuck? Like, there's
Oh.
nothing. That's why I say I don't want to talk shit about Karuchi, but
Mm-hmm.
where is the value of looking at her and going, I'm finna fight for this?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, it cannot be just for her. I'm sure she has like a part to play in it, but it's got to be more. Gotta be, because that shit don't make no goddamn sense.
Well, the common factor here is Chris Brown and women, and
Mm.
it's clear he don't do really well because who is his baby mama?
Mm. Some girl. No, he
Some
got two.
girl. I don't fucking know. It's Chris Brown. I don't keep up with that motherfucker.
That mortal sucker. I don't know.
I, I only cared to learn about Chris Brown for y'all.
Mhm. Ah,
So just know if I find out more information, it's because I care about y'all and this award nominated podcast.
period.
Fuck out of here.
That part.
Friend, we have so much to talk about.
We do.
And
We
we
do.
have several episodes to get through.
We do. That
It's
we
gonna get
do.
it's gonna get scary because we gotta make that time for it.
We do. That we do. We need to come
Mm,
with a
mm.
schedule. Start busting these things out two at a time.
Yep. like I like my women's. I'm
That's what
kidding.
I
I was just
thought.
focused not to
I feel
two at a
I feel like
time.
now that we are an award nominated podcast, we have to be on schedule. We have to provide.
But as much as I agree with that, is it Friday nights though?
Yeah, Friday night, Saturday, or Sunday. Sunday will be pushing it though. Friday and Saturday would be the sweet spot.
Fuck it. Well, wait. I'm gonna tell you right now, the 24th. It's not on the list.
May
I'm gonna be
24th?
gone. Yeah,
Ooh,
I'm
where
gonna
you
be out of
going?
here.
Where you going?
Taking these kids to Hershey.
Oh yeah. When are you out of school? June?
Yes,
Ugh!
June 14th.
God damn.
Yeah, you know they actually love educators.
Do they? They
Fuck
have
out
a
of here.
funny way of showing it.
Yep, by
Yikes.
not,
Right.
by
By
by not
withholding.
showing. All right, that's how I was always taught they love me, by not showing it whatsoever.
Yeah, we're gonna have to unpack that later.
That part. Uh, but regardless, no matter what, 9/11 was an inside job, and
Was.
just know that conspiracies are coming, and
Oh yeah.
it's it's a hell of a trip.
Got a lot of
But
new ones.
you know, I'm
Can't
gonna try
wait.
a new ending. Let's see if you like it. All
All right, let's
right,
do it.
all right. That's been another episode of the Get Fresh Crew podcast. I've been Big Fresh,
I've been cruel. Ooh, ooh.
and we out, bitches.
Bye.